What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the Boston Bruins re-upping Brad Marchand to a 4-year, $18 million extension that'll keep the nose-faced killah in the Bees lineup through 2017. Coming off a contract that paid him $2.5 million a year, so doubling his pay. Actually, less than doubling. $2 million more than he was making last year. And, it's a good deal, I think. This is a guy that had a career year last year. It was really his first year as a top six forward, his second full year in the NHL. Was a big part of the Bruins winning the Stanley Cup in 2011, having 11 postseason goals, being the first rookie to have double-digit goals in the playoffs since Jeremy Roenick, the early 90s with Chicago. So, it's a pretty good thing. He second in the Bruins in goals, 28 behind Sagan's 29, plus 31, fifth in the league. And, no one's good at getting under other players' skin as well as Marchand. I think that's a good thing. I think the diving kind of pissed me off in the Washington series, but that'll come maturity. And like I said, I like the role he plays in that team. You got to annoy the shit out of the other team. He's great at that. You need a Ken Linsman, and Brad really is the Rat. He is the modern reincarnation of the Rat. But I like I said, big fan of his game. 7th Player Award winner, 2011. He's looking at these numbers. Obviously a big reason for the Bruins' success in recent years has been him on that line with Bergeron and Sagan last year. That's the best line in the NHL for a couple of weeks there, and they need that line to click at full strength going forward. I think it's a good deal for Marchand to sign it now before the lockout to get some cash up front. He's got 1 year left on the 2-year extension. He signed it a year ago today. So, there's something to look at there. Get the money up front, so if there isn't a season, you still get some money in the bank. And, I think it's smart. I think he'll be in Providence with Bergeron and Sagan, actually, if they do lock out. That line will be lighting up the AHL for most of next year. But, like I said, good deal for both sides. Look forward to having Brad in the fold for the Bruins for the next 5 years, because he's got 1 year left on his deal. I think I made that clear. But, the next big contract the Bruins got to give out is Sagan. I think they will sign him. I think somewhere right around 7 years and $42 million to be good for Sagan, but we'll see how that works out. That's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Boston Bruins re-signing Brad Marchand to a 4-year contract extension worth $18 million for a $4.5 million annual cap hit. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the offseason and beyond. Later, guys.